Tommy's in some sort of trouble. I want him nipped in the bud.
Well, quite frankly, Tommy is in trouble. It takes his behaviour recently leaves a lot to be desired.
Dear.
It takes no interest in school life. He refuses to muck in the sports field. And it's been weeks since any housemaster has received any written work from him whatsoever.
Dear me.
Quite frankly, Mr. Perkins, if he wasn't dead, I would have him expelled.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, expelled. I wasn't making allowances for the fact that your son is dead. He'd be out in his ear.
Tommy's dead?
Yes, he's lying up there in sick bay now. Bright green and stiff as a board. And this, I fear, is typical of his current attitude. The boy has no sense of moderation. One minute he is flying around like a paper kite, and the next, completely immovable. And beginning to smell.
Well, how did he die?
Is that important?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, well, okay. It's all got to do with the library, you see. Some boys have been sneaking in and taking books without library cards. Your son was caught, and I administered a beating during which he died. But you'll be pleased to hear that they've caught the ringleaders, so I don't think we'll be having any more trouble with library discipline. You see, the library card system was brought in...
I'm sorry. You beat my son to death?
Yes, so it would seem. Please, Mr. Perkins, I'm not used to being interrupted. Now, the library card system was brought in so that we...
Well, exactly what happened.
Well, the boys were just sneaking in and taking the books.
No, during the beating.
Well, that. Well, you know, 1 minute he was bent over, waiting. The next, he was lying down.
Dead?
Yeah, deadish. Mr. Perkins, I find this morbid fascination you have with your son's death to be a little bit disturbing. What I'm talking about is his attitude. And I'm starting to see where he gets it from.
Well, I'm not the one that beat him to death.
That was quite clear from the very first day he arrived here. I wondered then, as I wondered now, if he wouldn't have turned out a much different boy had you administered a few fatal beatings early on.
Are you mad?
I'm furious! I'm having to cancel afternoon school on Wednesday in order to accommodate the funeral.
This is preposterous!
Yes, it is! Or at least it would be, if it were true. sorry, Mr. Perkins. I've been having you on. It's my strange academic sense of humour. You'll have to forgive me. I've been pulling your leg.
Rapscallion!
I wouldn't cancel afternoon school to bury that little shit. Mr. Perkins? Now,